Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I'm tracking this for us again, watching the flooding. We've seen it in parts of Puerto Rico, power outages in spots. We've had a lot of issues with electricity, even watching back toward the British and U.S. Virgin Islands. Exactly what we were talking about yesterday. We've had a few showers near Anguilla, a couple thunderstorms near St. Martin and St. Bart's, but again, very active, high concern for additional flooding here throughout the day. So I want to zoom down here, and I'm going to swing back toward Haiti and the Dominican Republic as well. Now, additional rainfall today. We had the heaviest stuff overnight. Puerto Rico, an additional 25 millimeters to 50 millimeters, or 1 to 2 inches of rain. That's going to be enough to cause some flooding. We've had the rise in those rivers. Again, please leave your comments. Let us know what's going on where you are. Watching Puerto Rico very carefully today. As expected, that rain has worked in. British, U.S. Virgin Islands, let me know what you have going on. And watching an additional 75 millimeters of rain or more in Anguilla, St. Martin, St. Bart's. Watching near Saba, Statia, St. Kitts and Nevis, we've had some rain. Montserrat right on the edge of it. So some welcome rain for some of us, but others, it's just too much too quickly. That's how it goes often in the tropics. Now, Haiti and the Dominican Republic, scattered showers and storms today, becoming widespread soon. And then we'll see spotty showers again. Jamaica, we had some yesterday, again, the afternoon variety, not as much back toward the Cayman Islands, scattered storms in Cuba. Jamaica, we had some spots with some downpours yesterday. So again, the northern Caribbean and northeastern Caribbean, that's where we have the heavy rain, just what we were showing you, or I was showing you yesterday, and we were talking about in yesterday's video. Now look at this. Trinidad and Tobago, I mentioned the second wave coming in. It is about to get here. Suriname, Guyana, we've also had flooding the last few days. This next wave is going to be moving in, especially for Saturday. So giving you that early heads up, very important stuff. And again, watching here, a little bit of a break over toward parts of Central America, not as active right now in the Western Caribbean. But you see here, this next tropical wave of high concern because of the flooding we've already had over toward Trinidad and Tobago. Watching Grenada, St. Vincent and The Grenadines. I want to get into the forecast. So again, flooding here and flooding coming our way. And again, some of this is going to cause some slides, high river levels. We're going to watch out for flash flooding. That means that very quick flooding. You could be in a vehicle and all of a sudden you get that rush of water. So again, high concern with that, with these tropical waves. Now, not seeing any development out of them. I'm not seeing any things spinning up into a tropical storm. Here's why. This, I know it's a crazy map. There's a lot of wind shear right through the Caribbean. That's a good thing. That cuts across the tops of the storms, and that doesn't allow things to kind of spin up or to get too organized. But with that, the tropical downpours are still there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm watching everything out there in the environment, just to, kind of watching everything as we go through the hurricane season to see if anything does want to spin up into a hurricane. Not seeing anything like that at this point. Now, with this new tropical wave and tropical disturbance sitting generally over Puerto Rico, seas are up a little bit. Caribbean 2 to about 3 feet, of course, higher as we get over toward Barbados and get out into the Atlantic. Now, this here, this is Adrian. It is the first hurricane in the Eastern Pacific in a bigger system that's going to cause life-threatening flooding back behind it. I'm covering that on Earth QC on YouTube. So again, Mexico, Guatemala, a high risk of flooding. It looks like this will become Beatrice. Again, for that, there's just a lot going on. So I'm kind of splitting things for you to keep things very focused because I do this for safety. So again, watching the Caribbean, Atlantic, Gulf on one side, Earth QC, watching the Eastern Pacific. So again, you could subscribe to that channel. I'll dive into that there. You can see that over here. So again, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico got you covered with that. Now, here's the rest of today. These are not organized systems. So again, some of us could actually get some sunshine, while others, you could be not far away, a kilometer or two away, a mile or two away, and you could be getting dumped on with the flooding. That's one of the concerns I have. It's actually easier for me to forecast kind of a symmetric system, just a big blob of rain. That's an easier call. With this, you just get these bands of rain. Now you can see that next batch about to move in. This is by the time we get into Friday. Tomorrow afternoon, scattered showers, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic. Still some scattered showers over toward Puerto Rico. And then we work our way into this. Look at that rain picking up tomorrow. Heads up, Guyana and Suriname. Share this information. We are going to see additional flooding. And again, about to work in near St. Lucia, Barbados. Rain chance will go up as we go from Friday into Saturday. So we've got this area here today into tomorrow, and then this next area will start to work in. Now, northern Venezuela, back through Colombia, scattered showers. My friends over toward Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, you know I am watching you very carefully. Still not seeing a whole lot of action. And then we get back here, you see it moving in as we work our way into our Saturday forecast. There's that high chance of rain, flooding possible, northern Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, back through Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So again, watching that moving in. If you hear any squeaking right now, that is my dog right down here. So she wants to play, but I told her after the video. Watching again some of the rain and storms back in the Western Caribbean as well. So let me break down the rain. Again, additional rainfall. We already have the flooding in spots. But we're going to see additional rainfall. This is over the next 3 to 4 days. Again, we're going to see some spots. I know this is a lot here, and it's not going to be exact, but you see here, Trinidad, Tobago, northern Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, some spots over 100 millimeters of rain. And again, watching near Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, British, U.S. Virgin Islands, as I mentioned, we could see some higher rain totals. Let me break it down a little bit more 3-day totals for us here. In the Western Caribbean, Belize and the Yucatan, not as much. This again on the Pacific side, covering that on Earth QC. Watching out for some areas of heavier rain, Costa Rica, Panama, in northern Colombia, Jamaica, spotty showers and storms that will be around. So trying to break it down for you specifically, there's a lot going on right now. No name system in the Atlantic Basin, but there's just a ton going on with flooding. This is similar to what we saw earlier last season, where we had these unnamed systems, these disturbances, these tropical waves, which is common, but again, they dump such heavy rain, and the problem is they're going over some of the same spots. So Belize, 40 to 50% chance of rain, not widespread. It'll be scattered in Belize. Same thing in Honduras, better chance inland as the day goes on. Roatan, only about a 20-30% chance. Jamaica, this is scattered stuff today and tomorrow, a 50 to 60% chance of showers and storms. Let me know what you have. And then into the Bahamas, a 30 to 40% chance. Most of it to the south of the Bahamas and south of the Turks and Caicos. The Dominican Republic tomorrow for us, it is going to be picking up. Haiti and the Dominican Republic tomorrow, we're going to see that higher rain chance, up to a 70% chance flooding possible. And again, this is already panned out for today. Again, we had that rain overnight, that rain early this morning, still a chance of rain as that day goes on in Puerto Rico. I'm watching that all day long for you. And again, through the British Virgin Islands, you can see that higher chance of rain today, and then that rain chance goes down. British, U.S. Virgin Islands, we will have some isolated flooding today. We've had some thunderstorms in spots. We've had some issues with the electricity. And again, let me know what's going on where you are. You can put your town, your city, your village, whatever, wherever you are, and let us know what the weather is. Now, Antigua and Barbuda, again, the elevated chance of rain today. Could even see some isolated flooding. If one of those rain bands pops up over Antigua and Barbuda, we could see over 75 millimeters of rain. St. Kitts and Nevis, elevated chance today, right on the edge of it, and then the rain chance will go down some. So watching St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Lucia, again, the rain chance Saturday. That's when it's really going to pick up. That's that next area. So again, St. Lucia, Barbados, we're going to see that rain chance Saturday getting higher even as soon as tomorrow night. I showed you that next area of rain moving in. That'll be the case as well. My friends in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, looking at Saturday, and as we work our way toward Grenada, pop-up shower today, 30% chance by Saturday, upwards of a 70% chance of rain and storms. And look at Trinidad and Tobago. I know you're sharing this channel like crazy with your friends and family. If you dealt with the flooding the last few days, there's going to be another chance of flooding as we work our way into tomorrow night and Saturday. I'll be tracking that all weekend long. And yeah, here's a sample of the ABC Islands, my friends in Curacao. Rain chance 20-30%. As I showed you yesterday, the waves weaken as they move closer, and then that moisture also drifts to the north. It's just a pattern that is stuck. We need the rain in Aruba. We need it in Curacao. We need it in Bonaire. We need it in parts of northern Venezuela. Not for all of us. I am watching it for you. So again, Puerto Rico, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, watching the flooding ongoing now. That next wave that I showed you arrives on Saturday, as soon as tomorrow night. More so, though, on Saturday. Southeastern Caribbean, watching out for flooding. It is going to be a high threat of flooding in spots. It's rounds and rounds of these tropical waves moving in, and this one is going to have a lot of moisture on Saturday. And in the Pacific, again, Adrian now a hurricane, Beatrice is forming. Two systems out there, life-threatening flooding an issue for parts of Mexico. I'm breaking that down on Earth QC. So you can see it is busy out there. Thank you for leaving the comments. I will get to those throughout the day. I'm going to take a moment to play with my puppy as well. I hope you have a good rest of your day.